March. We've been dating for over a year now, and I think it's about time people met my beautiful girlfriend.
What's up, guys? Welcome. It's your boy Alex here with a movie review of Crazy Rich Asians. Crazy Rich Asians is a movie that comes out this summer. It's based off the novel from Kevin Kwan. And it's got actors like Constance Wu, Henry Golding, and Michelle Yeoh. The only one I really know is Michelle Yeoh from like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, or Constance Wu from Fresh Off the Boat. Other than that, this is a pretty fresh cast for the American audience, and it's actually pretty good. You know, like all these mannerisms and all these traditions that they have in Asia, it's like, it's a real thing. And then like some of the traditional parenting and the traditional grandparenting, if you will, kind of styles, like it all makes sense. Like the comedy in this movie, like by like Awkwafina and Ken Jeong, of course. Every scene that Awkwafina's in, by the way, is like really good. She steals every scene. But like Constance Wu and was it Henry Golding, like they're stars, you know. Like this isn't your typical Asian movie where like, you know, no, like there's no martial arts in this movie at all. Like there's no like super action, there's no car chase scene in Bangkok. Oh, this is a real rom-com drama, and I dug every second of it. The problems and the conflicts that the two main characters go through, like they're just going back home to go visit his family, right? I mean, that sounds simple enough. Like here, like that sounds like, oh, I'm a little nervous to sit down at dinner, but then like by dessert, I think we're pretty warmed up, you know? Like there's a high chance. But over there, it's like it's a constant struggle. Like you gotta impress, you gotta prove that you're worthy. This movie also had sort of a Monsters-in-Law feel, if you ever saw that movie, where it's like you go home, you gotta meet the parents, you gotta impress them, but then they're gonna give you a hard-ass time. Then, yeah, the plot's kind of similar. You can see where it's gonna end, because it's like, oh yeah, they're gonna accept you later. Don't you worry. Just struggle through the whole time. But like, it's the certain struggles that she has to go through. Like she could doll herself up. She could be an economics professor, still not be good enough. Then there's that struggle where the child has to choose between the family and his passion, and like that's the worst choice you have to make. Was the plot predictable? Yeah, it was a little predictable, but like it didn't have a lot of loose ends. And then when this movie hits like the emotional tugs, it works. Like forget the fact that, you know, oh my god, they're Asians, it's an all Asian cast, so I gotta judge it differently. No, but like if you just look at it as a Hollywood movie, it hits you where it's supposed to hit you and when it's supposed to hit you. Like, I am so proud of this movie. I hope it does wonders at the box office. Like, early sign says it is. So I really hope it does well. And also, you know why it has like a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes? Because Asians love their A's. Okay, there's a wedding scene in this movie, and like that wedding, even though it's pretty over the top, but it makes you want to get married. You know, it's like even if you don't want a wedding, like come on, like if you see how extra this wedding scene is in this movie, I don't want to spoil it with any details, but it's got that prince and princess feel. It's a grand wedding. Overall, I believe Crazy Rich Asians was a fun movie. It was a fun rom-com. Like it was a little predictable, but like, I mean, that's not really a problem. The story was good. The dialogue was good. The sass in this movie was what I expect from a millennial. So like, it was totally good. It was worth it. Worth the price of admission, even though admission might be cheap where you're going. I didn't really have any flaws. I mean, I might be a little biased, but it's good. So I thought it was really good. Like, I'd have to give it maybe a 4.5 out of 5. I mean, I believe it was that good. It's worth an A rating, and I'd recommend to go see it. I would see it again if I could, but I don't have the time, so I don't know. Maybe I'll see it, maybe not. But I would love to go see it again. So yeah, that's it for me, guys. If you guys like this video and you want to see more, go ahead and click the subscribe or the like, follow, whatever button you want to click, as long as it leads you right back to me when you're all finished with whatever else you're doing before you get to me again, okay? So, take care.